BookTube-A-Thon! Okay, so this is like a totally new background, but I got home from work really late because I went and had dinner with a friend, and now it's dark, and my kitchen is the only room in my apartment that has decent lighting whenever it's dark outside, so welcome to the kitchen. But anyway, this is gonna be my last BookTube-A-Thon video other than my BookTube-A-Thon vlog, which will be coming as of right now at 9:18 p.m. I'm on page 215 of When Dimple Met Rishi, and I gotta finish this before midnight. So, today's video challenge is book stories, and you're supposed to tell some kind of book reading related story of some sort. So, everyone and their mother is probably going to do this topic, but I couldn't think of a better story to tell than the story of how I discovered Harry Potter. So I'm going with it. I was in 2nd grade, and all of the elementary schools in my hometown had this talented and gifted program that you could be in. You had to take a test in order to get into the program, and then if you made it, then once a week the different elementary schools would bus their students in the talented and gifted program to one school, and we would be there for that one day of the week. We called it TAG for short. So I was in 2nd grade, and I was taking the test to get into TAG, and all 3 of the TAG teachers were pretty big Harry Potter fans, and one of them had like a Harry Potter display in their classroom. So once I got done taking the test, I had some time before they were going to send me back to class, so I went over because it looked interesting, but I picked up the first book and I started reading, and I remember being intrigued like immediately. I remember going home that day at school and I was like, Mom, I want to read these books. And so that October she bought me the 1st and 2nd book for my birthday, and from then on, I mean, I was so obsessed with those books. We read them together. I think the first movie came out around the same time, and so I might have actually watched the first movie before we completely read the first book. But, I mean, I was super obsessed from then on. My mom and I read every single book together, which is another reason why it means a lot to me, because I have those memories attached with it, but I literally don't know who I would be if I hadn't read these books. Pretty much from the moment I started reading Harry Potter, pretty much every single friend I made after that, I met because of a shared interest in Harry Potter. Even now, like whenever I'm getting to know people, that's usually the thing I try to bring up first. I wouldn't have hardly any of my friends if it wasn't for Harry Potter. I wouldn't be on YouTube if it wasn't for Harry Potter, because the reason I found YouTube was through Wizard Rock. Now, some of you may not know what that is, but back in the day when, I mean, the Harry Potter fandom is still like huge, but when like the movies and stuff were still coming out and the books, there were a lot of YouTube musicians that wrote music about Harry Potter, and they called it Wizard Rock. And when I was, I think, a sophomore in high school, one of my friends asked me if I wanted to go to some kind of Harry Potter concert, and I was like, music and Harry Potter, like, I'm in, I don't care. I knew nothing about what it was, but we dressed up and we went, and it was so much fun. I still listen to Wizard Rock sometimes. It was so much fun. So anyway, the reason this relates to YouTube is because 2 of the people who were playing at the Wizard Rock concert were Christina Horner and Lauren Fairweather, who had another channel called 5 Awesome Girls that they did with them 2 and 3 other girls every week. And I found out about their channel because of Wizard Rock, and then from there I went on to find John and Hank Green and the Nerdfighter community and all these other Harry Potter like bands that were also on YouTube, and that's how I found the YouTube community, was because of them. Christina still makes BookTube videos sometimes. Lauren still makes YouTube videos. She does like DIYs and stuff. Like it all comes back to Harry Potter. BookTube for me comes back to Harry Potter, and I feel like it does for a lot of people. And I literally don't know who I would be if it wasn't for these books. And that's one of the reasons why they're so important to me. That's one of the reasons why I have a Harry Potter tattoo, is because it's literally changed so much for me. And it all started with this book right here. So anyway, I couldn't think of a more appropriate story to tell for this challenge. I wanted to make a video about this at some point on my channel anyway, so might as well do it for BookTube-A-Thon. With that being said, I need to read this book because I still have like almost half a book to read before BookTube-A-Thon's over. So I'm gonna end this here. Like I said, I've been vlogging all week, so at some point in the next like week or so that vlog will go up and I will do like a final wrap up for BookTube-A-Thon, so you can be on the lookout for that. But let me know in the comments how your BookTube-A-Thon week went, how many challenges you did, how many books you read. If I finish When Dimple Met Rishi, or let me rephrase that, when I finish When Dimple Met Rishi, this will be my 5th book, and I will have completed 6 of the 7 challenges. So I feel pretty good about that. That will be it for this video, and I will see you guys next time with another one. Bye.